Lights, camera, action. Take 54. Psych. So many ways to the top of the mountain. Choose one. Many ways to the top of the mountain. No many. And so what we're doing here is you're going to use a different technique of teaching this concept today, or at least these next 2 days. So here we have wins and losses. Wins and losses. And instead of calling it wins and losses, what we're going to do is change the name a little bit, because you already seen this before. We're going to call it positives and negatives. Positives and negatives. So everything on the left is a positive. Anything on the right is a negative. Okay. This is not too far-fetched. It's nothing crazy. But what we're going to now do, is implement some machine learning algorithm that classifies what's going on here. Okay. Classifies what's going on here. Mind you, when I say positive, negatives, or wins and losses, this is the truth. These are the true values. There's nothing being predicted or estimated here. These are the true values. What I'm going to show in the next slide is I'm going to try to predict. So watch and pay close attention. Let's go ahead and predict. So what's happening here is a circle represents a machine learning algorithm. Okay, some algorithm, I don't care what the algorithm is, this works regardless. I know we have only done KNN, or K nearest neighbors, but it doesn't matter. So pay close attention. So when it comes to this machine learning algorithm, everything inside the circle is a win, and everything outside the circle is a loss. Inside is a win, outside is a loss. Inside the circle is classified as a win. Everything outside the circle is classified as a loss. Okay? So, with that being the case, you can see that the algorithm makes mistakes. We guys know that the algorithm can make mistakes. So, with that being said, how we're going to look at this is we're going to denote each region. So, 1 is a particular region. That's a mistake. 2 is a good decision. 2 is not a decision, but 2 is correct. 3 is not right. And then 4 is the correct thing to do. Okay. So take a moment, because we already went over this. What you should be doing is labeling it as a true positive, true negative, false negative, false positive. Okay. So take some time to do that on your own. I don't have to do it. Let's go to the next slide. Pause it. All right. So then from here, 1 is denoted as a false positive. What you're saying is, false negative. So what you're saying here is that it's not a win. You're saying that it's not a win, but in reality, it is a win. Okay. 2, you're saying that it is a win. In reality, it is a win. Good job. 3, you're saying that it is a win, because remember, inside the circle is considered to be is a win, but in reality it's a loss. And then finally 4, you're saying that it's not. You're saying that it's not a win. You're saying that it is a win. Sorry, my apologies. You're saying that it's. Oh, you're saying that it's a loss, but in reality it is a loss. My apologies. You can make mistakes sometimes. You're saying that it is a loss. In reality, it is a loss. That's good. Okay. So what we can do is, just for sake of practice, we can kind of just look at this. In the algorithm, these numbers don't match the dots. I could have done that, but it's fine. So you can imagine on your left is your predicted, on your columns is predicted. And on your wins is the true win and loss. Okay. So in terms of utilizing this table and this logic, your false negatives, okay, is going to be two. So when you're saying that you're saying that it's a loss, but in reality it's a win. True positive is when you're saying that it's a win, but in reality it is a win. Okay. Let's say false positive is you're saying that it's a win, but in reality it's a loss. And last but not least, you're saying that it's a loss, but in reality it is a loss. So that's good. So thank you for taking the time to listen. We're going to talk about something called precision and recall tomorrow, and I appreciate your time.